Well, finally, we can soon see the war in Ukraine coming to end. It seems like US is the first one to blink. Now see this. Progressive Democrats are urging Biden to shift strategy and engage with Russia. 30 Democratic members wrote a letter to Joe Biden and asked him to talk to Russia. The letter read, "Given the destruction created by this war for Ukraine and the world, as well as the risk of catastrophic escalation, we believe it is in the interests of Ukraine, US, and the world to avoid a prolonged conflict." The letter also asked Biden to give Russia some sanction relief and incentives to end the war. In simple words, these Democrats asked Biden to surrender before Russia. The Biden administration has long pursued the policy of not engaging with Russia directly. Instead, it has always insisted that it is up to Kyiv whether to negotiate with Russia or not. And as soon as the letter was out, it got immense backlash from fellow Democrats and Ukrainians. And then, within hours, the letter to Biden was retracted. Representative Pramila Jayapal, the chair of the Progressive Caucus, gave this excuse. The letter was drafted several months ago but unfortunately was released by staff without vetting. Of course, Pramila, we trust you. Even after the retraction, though, US news reported that several Democrats still backed the sentiments behind the letter, arguing that it is the prerogative of Congress to debate the issue as it continues to approve billions of dollars in aid to Ukraine. Representative Ro Khanna said in an interview, "It is my obligation to make sure we are mitigating the risk of nuclear war, that we are making sure the conflict doesn't escalate, and that we are working toward a negotiated settlement that will be a just peace." That is the framework of the letter. As one can see it, the Democrats are split down the middle on the question of engaging with Russia. Midterms are approaching and the majority in the House of Representatives is at stake. Inflation is soaring and OPEC's open support to Russia has only dented Biden's domestic as well as international standing. So there is a wide consensus within the Democrats that the war needs to end before US goes into elections. If a peace deal is hammered out, Democrats can earn praise for it. That is why even anti-Zelensky sentiments are rising in the White House. In June, it was reported that many White House officials are losing confidence in the Zelensky administration of Ukraine. Some US president advisors are even floating the idea of changing the definition of victory. Yes, changing the definition of victory in order to end the war as soon as possible after making concessions that Russia wants. Without America's active support, it is a foregone conclusion that Ukraine won't be able to defend its territorial integrity and may fall within weeks. But what do you think? Even if Biden agrees to surrender before Russia and seek peace talks, would Putin agree? Waiting for your answer in the comment box.
India's World, telling the right side of the story.